Woo! This is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia, guys. This is our afternoon update. Hopefully you guys having a great time out there. Wow, guys, it's sunny. It's hot here in Vietnam. Woo, it's hot. So hopefully you guys in America, you guys are winding down your evening. It's getting pretty late. It's about 11. It must be 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock some parts in America. And everybody in Europe, you guys are just, it's really early. Still, you're probably not awake. So today we're going to talk about Dogecoin could see a flash crash of 20% incoming really soon. And, this is not some hype. This is not some kind of clickbait kind of stuff. This is true, guys. We're seeing that, right now the markets are going sideways. We got this jobs data coming out. And this could spell a little bit of trouble for crypto markets. We also got John Paulson. He's saying that crypto is worthless and this and that. So we see right now that we're seeing that there's a FUD cycle coming in right now. So this is really interesting. And remember yesterday I talked about how, Bitcoin, after the MACD went from red to green, it went up almost 76% last October. We're seeing a similar pattern play out again. And then after that, we're going to see perhaps 124% increase in the Bitcoin price. So what's happening right now is I think there's a new FUD cycle coming out for crypto right now. And, we're seeing John Paulson jumping into it. Maybe we get Jamie Dimon, not Jamie Oliver. Sorry, Jamie, if you're listening. Jamie Dimon maybe start jumping on the back. So I think we're going to see some more FUD coming out. We got the jobs data. That's making everybody a bit skittish. They really don't know what to do. So everyone's sitting on the sidelines. But we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance coming down. But I really believe that we could be seeing a flash crash coming in really soon, guys. So with that being said, you guys just need to take care, have diamond hands, and don't have paper hands, and don't get scared by some of the negative FUD or some of the negative stories that you're going to hear. So I think this week we're going to see a pretty much a negative crypto news cycle that's going to happen. And so you guys just have to take it for what it's worth. Remember, over the long term, the crypto markets are foamy, they're frothy, and this is going to be, and also we're going to talk about, is this a double bubble? We're going to see a similar pattern as we saw in the past bull runs, where it went up, went down, kind of went sideways for a couple months. We saw that happen already, and then we're going to see ourselves go up. So we're going to talk, hey guys, I got my coffee in the OG Muggy Mug, and I'm going to take some coffee. Frogs in my throat. So guys, don't forget, none of this is financial advice. This is just an OG in the house. Especially my opinion. And this is really for educational purposes only. And remember, this is OG, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo, coming to you live. And don't forget to smash the likes. So let's jump into that, some of the news. And then we're going to jump into some TA. And, just give you my opinion where things are happening. So, as I said earlier, we see that billionaire John Paulson, he warns cryptocurrency will be worthless. So, I don't believe this. He was really famous for, he shorted the, he made a fortune shorting the housing market crisis. Remember that in 2008 when everything was down and the housing crisis came and the stock market came. So, he's predicting that crypto is worthless. But he also says that right now, he would not short Bitcoin right now. So he is saying that he would not short Bitcoin right now. So what is he really telling us? He's saying that he's not going to bet against Bitcoin right now. So that he also believes it's going to go up. So he says cryptocurrencies, regardless of where they are trading today, will eventually prove to be worthless once the exuberance wears off or the liquidity dries up. And then he has this whole thing. He kind of compares Bitcoin to gold. But gold is really worthless, in my opinion, and its only intrinsic value is what people give it, and also because of its scarcity. So Bitcoin also has intrinsic value because it's the value that people see in it and are willing to pay for it. And Bitcoin is also scarce. So I really think that Bitcoin is a digital gold. So I don't kind of buy this whole crypto will be worthless. I think this is some fun. There's also another article that came out as well about this. So we're seeing that, in the whole news cycle that, he's saying that John Paulson is saying Bitcoin is a bubble, blah, blah, blah. It's going to go up and then it's going to go down and it's not going to be worth anything. And so, he's saying that Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. I don't believe that. I would describe cryptocurrency as a limited supply of nothing. There is no intrinsic value to any of the cryptocurrency. I don't agree with that. And then he also talks about gold versus BTC. blah blah blah. So this is just I just believe this is a little bit of FUD. I don't know if this has been a paid for article by the whales because you want to push the Bitcoin price down before we have our next big leg up, and we're going to talk about that. And so take it for what it is. I don't believe it, but you have to form your own opinions on this one, guys. So some other stories that's coming out. Bitcoin Magazine just released this, and let me get rid of these pop-ups. I get really tired of these pop-ups. Don't you dislike these pop-ups? And really irritating, and just pop. Wish we had the choice of just saying no to pop-ups all the time. So in this article, with the Bitcoin price hovering near 50,000, it appears that a 2013 style double bubble is on the cards. So we saw that in 2013, we went up, we went down, and we went back up again. So I think that we're seeing exactly the same thing happening here, where we went up, we went down, we consolidated, and we saw that consolidation as well, where we went down. We went down almost like 95% in May when we had the China miner Elon Musk, the Ben and Tweed crash, and we saw ourselves go down around about 85 to 93%, and then in the 2013 cycle, what we did see that after it went down, it rallied again and went up to 1,000. It went up 1,750% in less than 6 months. So I really believe that we could see this whole double bubble formation happening here. And some of the data, that I presented, some of the on-chain data that is around, and some of the TA that I've done really call for this double bubble. And let me just talk about this. I know some of you say, "Oh, he's talking about this before," but I think it's really important. You can see that back in October we had the MACD go from red to green. And when that happened, we had a 75% increase right here. You can see it here. I'm not making this up. And then about 2 or 3 weeks later, remember this is a weekly time frame. So this is 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So it took about 6 weeks, so almost a month and a half to 2 months for us to get up back to the top. So getting back to it, once we had the MACD go from red to green, we saw a 75% increase. We're seeing exactly the same thing happening right now before our eyes. It's happening again. So I believe that we could definitely be seeing that. Let me get my face out of the way. Let me get my face out of the way. So we can see exactly the same thing here. It went from red to green. We saw a 75% increase, and then after that we had the next leg up of 125%. So I think we're seeing something very similar right now. It's happening right before us. And I think that one of the reasons we're seeing all this negative FUD here and here is because the whales are trying to push the price down. This is the last minute, their last entry, to see things go down before we have a big upside. And this 127% increase, and here we had 125%. So even if we take this 125% and we take it down a little bit to 125, so let's just say worst case scenario. Let's say worst case scenario is 120 right here. We're still looking at over $110,000 Bitcoin coming in. So I think it's definitely possible. When is that likely to happen? Well, if we follow the pattern here, it went up 6 weeks from here. So right now in September, so we could be talking middle of October, early November for that to happen if we stretch and elongate that out. So I think that's really bullish. Tell me what you think in the comments. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, YB. So, but I still believe before this happens, we could see a little bit of a flash crash of around about 10%, definitely incoming. And that could be a 10% crash, not only for Bitcoin, but for Ethereum across the board. And that could take down Dogecoin too. And remember, Dogecoin, if we see a 5 to 10% dip on Bitcoin, we could see 10 to 20% dip on Dogecoin, because Dogecoin often overreacts either up or down depending on the markets and that kind of stuff. So right now Bitcoin is trading at 47,879, and right now it's down. It's down about 3.21%. We had a high of 49,478, and we had a low of 47,000. 321. So we're coming back from the low today, but I think you're not going to expect anything much in the crypto market. It's going to be pretty boring. It's going to be pretty flat line most of the day, guys. So don't panic. I know some of you are panicking, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So guys, just stop it. Don't psych yourselves out. A lot of you like to do that. You like to psych yourselves out, and it's not good, guys. Just stay the course. I believe that we're going to have this double bubble coming in, and the sentiment went up from yesterday. So this is really bullish news. If you guys look at the rainbow pattern, let me give this a minty refresh. I like the refresh in front of you, so you know this is live. It's not doctored up or anything. So you can see that we're still pretty much in the hodl phase. We've been going kind of sideways for quite some time, and that's to be expected in this model. We do see that after we had this 75% increase that we had in October last year, that we do have a little bit of sideways action for probably for one week or so. And so this week is just going to be flat line. We got the jobs data coming up. So let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum, we're seeing it's nice to see a little bit of a green candle, and we're trading at 3,240. This is my prediction. I'm predicting that we're going to hit 4,200 soon, probably middle of October. That's where I'm placing my trend line. So hopefully we'll get there and see 4,200 by the middle of October at the worst case scenario. That's absolutely the worst case scenario. Let's check out the burn. The burn, 144,000 Ethereum has been burned right now. Cardano in the house is, as I said, this is a ascending triangle. It's bearish. We broke down exactly as I predicted, and now we're moving on up, and we're at $2.79 for Cardano. So you guys all know that Solana is just going crazy. So Solana is at $114.72. So we hit an all-time high yesterday of $117.69. So I think we're going to be retesting those all-time highs. So this 108 level has now become support. So let's just change that to green. So our next resistance level is around about $120, guys. So this is really very interesting, very indicative, and Solana is just really doing really well. So I'm so happy. I'm so psyched about that. So Dogecoin right now, it's trading at 27.5, and we're printing a little bit of a green there, about 1%. But I really think that we could be seeing very soon maybe a bit of a correction going down, maybe 10 to 15%. So if I go down here around about 10-15%. So I am expecting that we could see a flash crash, probably down to the range of around about 23 cents, guys. So guys, keep that in mind. And that flash crash area to down to 23 cents. I mean, come on. Sometimes these tools are just don't do what they're supposed to. All these tools. So you can see here that we have the 200-day moving average. So this is we're well above that now, but I think we could see ourselves moving down to the 200-day moving average, and if that happened, that would take us down about 15-16%. So get ready for a possible 15 to 16% retracement, and that would take us down to 22 cents. I hope it doesn't happen. If it doesn't, if we do not go down to the 200-day moving average, and that really depends on if Bitcoin goes down. If Bitcoin doesn't go down, then what we're going to see for Ethereum, Dogecoin, get your words right, for the balance of the week, is we're going to see that Dogecoin is just going to meander between 25 and 30 cents. So that's what I'm expecting. If we take a look at the Doge on the 4-hour chart, we've got a little bit of a bounce here. So this is really nice to see this bounce. And we have this descending triangle here, and this is providing, this purple rain line is providing some support here for us. So where do I see us going? If we do not go down and have that flash crash, we could see ourselves going up to, up to 28, 29 cents. But we have some huge resistance right here at 30 cents. And but I'm still feeling that there's going to be a bit of a flash crash before we see any more upside. So don't beat me up in the comments, guys. I just like to tell you like it is. And we have some major support at 25 cents right here. So could we go down from here and break down and go to 25 cents? It's possible. And if we do that, that would signal a price correction. If we go from here down to here, that is about a 7%. And then if we do a 15% retracement, that takes us down to 22 cents. So those are the targets that I'm personally thinking that we could go to either down here or down here if we have that flash crash, guys. So don't panic. That's just the way things. This is crypto. Some other news that's happening right now, guys. Some other news is that we have one guy, 23-year-old Venezuelan guy, allegedly steals $1 million in Bitcoin from clients after faking his own abduction. So it wasn't aliens or anything. He just basically faked his own abduction, and and authorities are on the lookout for a scammer who's accused of disappearing with 23.66 Bitcoin, and that's worth about 1.15 million from his clients, according to after faking his own kidnapping. So on August 29th, Douglas Rico, director of Venezuela's Scientific Criminal Investigations, issued a statement asserting that 23-year-old Andres Jesus dos Santos was wanted by the country's largest national police agency over charges of suspected money laundering and fraud. So that's interesting. So with that being said, let's just take a look at the markets right now. So right now the total market cap is 2.10 trillion, and the volumes are 74 billion. So the volumes are up from where it was yesterday at 59. And the Bitcoin dominance is going down. And we're seeing that there's been a big inflow of stable coins onto exchanges right now. And I believe that this is a bearish signal. Some people are saying that, oh, people are going to sell and they're going to take their money off the exchanges. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of stable coin coming in right now because people are expecting this flash crash that I told you that there's going to be a quick flash crash anywhere from 10 to 20% for some of the old coins, and maybe 5 to 10% flash crash for Bitcoin. And what makes me say that is we're seeing more and more negative FUD right now against Bitcoin. So maybe this is the whales doing a little bit of manipulation so they can drive the prices down before we see this huge 120% next leg up that we've seen happen in the past. So history often, it doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. So I think this is definitely rhyming right now, guys. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. You guys understand what I'm saying. So right now we're seeing Bitcoin has come up a little bit from this morning. We're at 47,202, and that's down only 1.6%. Ethereum is at 3,241. Let's just take a look at the Ethereum chart. Where's my Ethereum chart? Ethereum, where are you? And Ethereum, it's range bound, guys. And we're going to be in this range here between 3281 and 3170. So we're just going to be range bound. Don't panic, guys. That's just the way it is right now. So BM80 is down 0.27%. It's $2.80. BNB is down 2.38%, and that's $464. And Doge in the house is down 2%, and that's $27.5. So Solana is still breaking out. It's still going to the moon, guys, and Jupiter. And Solana is now $114.81, and that's up 16.22%, guys. With that being said, let's take a look at the OG portfolio in the house. Let me just give this a quick refresh. This is a Crypto Daily Trade Signal portfolio. We made this July 2nd online together. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just for educational purposes. If you decide to copy any of this portfolio, you do so at your own risk, guys. So despite all the ups and downs right now, the total portfolio is still up 46.67%. So that's not too shabby. And the total profit and loss is $2,356 in positive territory. The total portfolio value is $7,355. And you can see here that basically the portfolio in the last 7 days have been going sideways. So from that perspective, it's we're just going sideways, guys. And with that said, follow me on Twitter, guys. We've getting pretty close to 2,000 followers. So hit me up on Twitter. If you're not getting notifications from YouTube, please follow me on Twitter, and you'll get those notifications. And don't forget to smash the likes right now. Smash. Subscribe, subscribe, get on there, subscribe, help the OG out, subscribe, get the message out. Remember, call to action, take this video and copy right away, guys, and put it on your socials. I would appreciate that. And guys, do go to my links. Check out my links. Remember, none of this is financial advice. All of these links are in the description of every video. Go to Zen Music Addict if you want to relax, find your soul, and just chill, because sometimes the crypto market can get you get you a little bit on edge, go there, relax, support the channel with Patreon, buy the channel a coffee, and check out the merch. We also check out Twitter. Go to OpenSea.io. Check out the NFT collection, and let's just take a look at the merch. We got lots of merch, guys. We got polo shirts, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts. I love the baseball cap. I want to pick one of these up myself. And we got non-clothing items. Get the mug, Get the mug, guys. I love the mug. Pick up a mug. Go get a mug. Coffee tastes better in the mug. So you want to do that right now. And guys, I just want to say one thing to you guys. Seriously, I just want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my members, all of my family, everyone for supporting me on this journey. I just love every day that I come here, and I just feel the warmth and the love from my community and the support from all of you. God bless each and every one of you. I mean that from the heart, guys. I love my community and I love doing this. I'm working for you. I just like to bring you the latest updates, the news, let you know where Dogecoin is going, and just spread the good vibe. And this channel's not only about talking about crypto, it's also spreading the good vibe, and it's just about having fun, guys. So God bless each and every one of you. Woo! Let's get it, guys.